What is up, everybody? I am Taylor, and this is the unboxing match. This is episode 10, the grand finale of season number 1, as I just made that up about 30 seconds ago. But we got my good friends, the Comic Games folks, on here. It's my first threesome of unboxings. Well, it's one box, but it's 3 people. I don't know. Words are hard. It's all difficult. But we're going to bring the Gainers on. We're just going to talk about comics. We're going to unbox some stuff, and we're going to have some fun. So let's do this. Oh, hey, I'm big and you're small. That's how I like it.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, so does. Okay, listen. Yeah, see, I don't have the games yet. I have the weak baby muscles. I need to...
So strong.
Oh, what's up, Mike? What's up, Rob? What's up, Maz? What's up, Las Cruces? Everybody, welcome to the chat.
Hey, guys.
And what's up, Gainers? How y'all doing tonight?
Good. Oh, yeah, good. Just got off work and coming home to hang out with you.
Awesome. Well, I mean, that's... I like to be the smiling face everybody sees when they're off work. I feel like I'm like the happy hour.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, it's still technically happy hour out there, right? Like 5 to 7 is happy hour, or 4 to 7. So
of course. Yeah, you're just hitting 7:30.
Oh, 7:30. Oh, yeah, never mind. Oh, it's all over. Now it's real drinking o'clock. Yeah.
There you go. Real good. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thanks for agreeing to do this. Well, how it basically works is I'm gonna have you guys go first, and then kind of open things, and we'll just talk about stuff as we go, and then I'll open it later, and then you can go about your merry way and eat some mac and cheese or whatever y'all do at night there. And,
there you go, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Food.
So,
all right,
you're big. Okay. This box is going to be a little bit interesting because I kind of just winged it. There's going to be a bigger thing in there. You'll see, but like,
okay.
Now, you guys, who was Zach? You're the longest collector of the bunch, right?
Yeah. Zach's been collecting steady for the last like more than 10 years.
Yeah. Since slightly before 2010, seriously, and then just collecting here and there since probably 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
And then how did you guys how did the other two get? You just rope them in? You're like, you're nerds now.
I've always been a huge like Marvel DC fan, and I collected comic books out like way back, in like 1990 and like late 80s and stuff like that. But just I was like a younger kid, so it was a little bit collecting stuff that way, I guess you'd say.
Sure.
And so I always kept all my books. I had like 2 long boxes this whole time. Every time I move, I always bring my books with me. I never really added much to it, but I always kept what I had.
Oh, that's awesome. So you still have those?
Yeah. So some cool stuff. I mean, Zach and I were going through them. I have some books that I originally bought that are newsstand from the 90s, so it's kind of cool. Basically COVID hit, and the 3 of us, we're all living together, and we decided to bring out the books, and show him Zach my old books, and he's like, well, why don't we get back into this, and start buying comics. So as Zach and I started buying heavily again, then Princess got in on the show, and she started liking comics even more than we do. So she has a better collection than I do, like probably double better than what I got. So
she's getting close to mine.
Yeah, that I tend to see Princess on like every YouTube auction, every Whatnot auction, every like.
Yeah. Me and Zach will just be sitting here watching regular TV, and she's over there on Whatnot and YouTube going nuts out.
I mean, you might as well have it on in the background for the giveaways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how have you sold on there at all, or no, not yet?
She's getting close. She's doing her orientation soon, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to talk on there to actually sell a book, right?
I think that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, we'll see.
Whoa.
Right? You'll have to check it out.
So yeah, anyways, open the button now. Are you
before we get into it, Zach was gonna take a sip of his new that he just got.
Looks
nice.
Like
what's the flavor?
That's strawberry meat. Strawberry honey.
Homemade.
Has to be honey, or else it's not a meat.
That is true.
Maz will be there for the show, and she doesn't spend money on comics also.
It's a little bit sour, kind of.
Okay.
Sour, probably because of the strawberry, but it's not bad. It's still very young kind of mead, so it probably needs to be aged. But there's plenty more of this, so I'll probably age it for about 2 months to a year.
Nice.
Try it anyways.
Is mead pretty like easy to not belittling what you're doing, but it's pretty easy to make, right? It's like honey and whatever else, and you just let it go.
Yeah. It's a pretty easy. You need yeast, mead. You need some kind of yeast, honey, some kind of nutrients.
Yeah, for the yeast to
still-
eat, right? And then
Distilled water. You can't use tap water. And then
Okay.
you got to mix it up. You got to put a little kind of like this little, what's it called, a bung, or you have to have some kind of. Is it
It's something like that. Yeah, I think that
I'm gonna make the mead.
I don't know what it's called.
You can't
It's
put
a
comics,
bubble.
now you're getting a mead lesson.
Yeah, it's a bubble. So you put
Oh
some,
yeah,
like you can put alcohol in there,
sure.
right? And then the CO2 starts going up, and then it starts bubbling. And then the whole mead process is being done. It's making
Nice.
alcohol and CO2
Ooh,
Okay.
and shooting out the top. And then bugs can't go in there and getting your meat contaminated because it
Yeah.
just died from the alcohol in it. You can't really smell anything. So yeah, you have to do that. Then you gotta wait about a month.
Nice.
All right. I got
Just to
And-
warn you, if you move to Wisconsin, a bubbler's a water fountain, so it'll just confuse the hell out of you. So
So I'm confused already.
yeah, I don't know why, because the water bubbles forth. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good packaging there, Taylor. This looks good.
I try, but yeah. So like again, this is not going to probably be very balanced. I figured you guys can duke it out and figure out who wants what or whatever. Or
That's
you
how.
can just
That's how.
sell it all and whatnot, and I'll cry when I see Princess selling it up. Now, whatever.
All right, we're starting out here. We got Spider Woman number 28. Good cover. Bronze Age book. Liking it.
Yeah, this is kind of a throw in. I mean, you all gave me sort of a list. It wasn't, which is nice, and it wasn't super specific. It was just kind of like, I can't remember. You had some like things you didn't like, which is great, and I can't remember what those were, but like it was.
I know. Yeah, yours
ODC
is good.
basically. I think was what it was.
Yeah. A lot of DC stuff. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you got Uncanny X-Men 317. This should be first print of Skin, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, that is. That's the first skin, and at first I think it might be Claude Monet or somebody as well. It's like I think there's 2 first appearances in that one. It was a hot book for like 45 seconds. It's one of those, like it'll probably come back again in a minute, but like
Oh yeah.
when I actually sent it out to you, it was hot, and then it all died down. If you watch like JC's budget collecting, his like, is it still hot 6 months later? Yeah, who knows? So
Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun.
well, you guys have your own version of that. You did like a year later, right? Which is awesome.
Yeah, we just started doing the year later. The drop.
Yeah, and you when you started your channel, it was pretty much strictly, well, not strict, mostly unboxings, right? Like,
Yeah.
just kind of-
Oh yeah. Yep.
And now you're branching out. You got like unboxing battles. You got speculation stuff. You've got like you kind of ran out of drunken slabs for Zach, right? Or,
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, we're just kind of doing different things, seeing what works, but keeping it fresh, having a
Yeah.
good time. That's the important thing, I think.
I think so. You got to keep it fun, especially if you're on if you're trying to get a semi-regular schedule. And there's only so many unboxings you can do before you're burnt out.
Exactly. That's the toughest part.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. There you go. You know what they like. So you got Michael Turner Soulfire number 1, Michael Turner cover.
Yeah, that was strictly because it's a Michael Turner cover. Like it's just I don't think it's a huge key, but it was a cool cover. It's a lady cover. It's a Michael Turner, so
Yeah, exactly. That's Zach's favorite artist, Michael Turner.
I know. I keep trying to convince you guys to trade for this giant big boy book I've got.
A sketch of Michael
I
Turner.
got it slab now at least, so it's a 9.8. But it's a
Limited
I'll trade you for those 5 books on the wall behind you, and we'll call it even.
Well, yeah. Send me a picture.
I will. We'll talk. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
What's up, Biggie?
Okay. This is something I know Princess would like. So you got We Live number 1, and this is the C2E2 Comic-Con exclusive.
It's a mess.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you read that at all?
I did. It's a really good read. The first arc. I'm not loving the second arc as much, but the first one is a lot of fun. I think would make a great animated series or a great.
Did you do the music with it?
I've not, because like I have trouble focusing on things, and like I read in silence. I can't read when there's other shit around me or anything. So like
I'm the same way, totally. I have to read when everybody's gone. Then I bust out my comics and I read through. As soon as I get home, they all get put away. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I really am a delicate flower with this shit. Like I can't read in coffee shops or anything. Like I just need.
Yeah.
It's like
You have to work your way up.
Zach can read anywhere.
Yeah, first you gotta like go to like a random like your work, bring in a comic and try to read, and then someone gets installed by you. And if you can focus after that, you can focus on.
All right, this is like your collecting tip. This is great. It's like the games tip.
I got a lot. None of your books were in the bathroom. Oh, cool. Okay, there's one goes with it. Okay, we got We Live #1 at the other C2E2.
You might want to pull out the next 3 at once, but I mean it's all good.
Okay. I never even saw any of these.
Yeah, they were a set that you could get in C2E2, and like
Okay.
there's no place you could get them. I think they were limited to like 100. So
Ooh.
I figured you guys could put those up and fight, but you know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Princess is taking those. She's the one collecting We Live. I need to read it though.
Rob wants to get you guys on Slab Hub at some point, which is if you've never watched it, it's a lot of fun on his Saturday, his channel on Saturdays. You just basically talk about Slab Hub comics for like an hour. It's fun. So
Okay, right on. Oh, there was 4 of them. Okay, I didn't realize there was 4. Never mind.
Yeah. So there's 4 the
One-
Palladians or whatever, and so yeah, it's a. I was hoping y'all would make it to C2E2 and we could all meet. But
No, we want to try and do like a different con each year. Try to make last year with being in December, that would have been a little rough, but
oh yeah. It's in August this. Are you going to any cons this year? Like any plans?
Yeah, like so far just the ones in Washington, SummerCon, and then Emerald City. So we might try to do one outside the state, but it kind of depends on
Emerald City's is that December too? Or that's in like January?
They do it. It's in.
They changed it to I think August.
Okay, because like it was a weird time of year. Like when I
it was surprisingly really good last year, even though it was in December too. It was kind of weird being in December, but
I might try and make it out there for that. I love Seattle, and
we'll hang out with you for sure, man. If we make it out.
Hell yeah, it's a party. Everybody, we're all going to Seattle. We're all going to Emerald City.
There you go. All right. Okay. Then last of the Raw books. Ooh. Okay. So we got Once and Future from Boom Studios #1. I don't know anything about this one.
It's a good spec book, and I know you guys are into it. It's like the retelling of. It's like a modern day Arthurian legend where like Arthur comes alive in modern day England and stuff. It's a really great read, and it's an undervalued little spec.
All right.
But I think it has legs for like a series and stuff because it's the Arthurian legend it's not copyrighted, and so like anyone can kind of use it. It's sort of like Nottingham, I think.
It's 100 years old, right? So then anyone can.
So like I think it'd be a great like HBO series or something like that. And I don't know if it's been optioned, but it's just So,
okay.
Yeah. And Milk's just looking at the wall. He's like, he's just like, yes, the Spotlight 28 is a great book that I'm gonna hopefully steal from those guys when I go out.
Nice. All right. Okay.
All right, the grand finale.
Slab. I didn't know there was going to be a slab in there, but we do have a slab. This is exciting.
We do. I was like, and this is where the unbalance or Adam is probably not going to be for you, but you'll see. So.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, no worries. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, what the?
Ooh, Princess is happy. So you got Vampirella. #1, this is version 5, signed by Derek Chu. Oh, okay.
Like Derek Chu. I thought so.
Yeah, I knew 2 to 3 like the lady books, so I was like, well, all right.
That worked, man. I totally worked.
And I think your specific instructions were tasteful lady books.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean like tasties? Or like, like no nip is tasty, right?
Yeah, Princess does collect the zombie tramp, so let's get a little.
Oh, nice. Now, do you all have like a favorite character? I know you have a favorite artist, Zach, but do you guys each have like a favorite character, or is like just kind of whatever?
I mean, my favorite character is Thanos, but now everybody loves Thanos, so it's like I kind of want to change it now. It's like I was a Thanos fan before it was.
I'll make you a T-shirt that says "I like Thanos before it was cool."
Thank you, Taylor.
That's cool. That's a good idea. I mean, my favorite's probably Miles Morales. I think that's kind of like right at that time when I saw the movies when it kind of got me back really into comics. I think
I got him the first appearance of that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a little beater, but
hey, listen.
we're getting it graded to see what it comes back.
That's awesome.
Have you heard they call it the UFO 4?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, boy. And Princess, do you have a favorite character? Just pantomime it, and I'll guess it.
No.
Oh, Black Cat, right?
Black Cat.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably Black
Black
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah, Black Cat or Psylocke. I think are those probably your two favorites.
Oh yeah, Psylocke. Oh,
Yeah.
Psylocke. Yeah, same person, but yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, who had? Okay, I'll do this when I'm sort of going here. Now, do you each? What's your favorite book in your possession? Like, do you guys have not necessarily the most valuable, but do you have like a favorite book that you all own, or each of you own?
Well, it's not in my possession right now because I'm trying to get it authenticated by CBCS with the Evil Ernie #1 double cover.
Oh no!
Side-
Wow.
Both the creators. So it's the first appearance of Evil Ernie and Link Death for those that don't know.
And that's a big boy book, single cover.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
probably one of a kind. Or it's
Wow.
probably in double within the double digits, low double digits.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what grade it comes back at, it's probably gonna be because it's like raw. Like the main thing is like a $500 book, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a 9.2 CGC green label.
okay,
The signatures weren't authenticated, so I sent it to CBCS. So I want that to be authenticated, and I pressed it. So I'm hoping it's a 9.4 at least.
nice. Now, do you press your own books too?
We have a press, and we do press sometimes, but we're not really like. I guess.
Professional.
Yeah, we're afraid to put in a really nice book and see what happens when it comes out. Like me and Zach will press like already beater books and
Yeah.
watch mine go away, but then we're afraid to put anything in nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get a press and just mess around with it, but I'd probably be too scared to do something with anything worth any actual money too. Like,
Yeah, and then cleaning.
humidity chambers and I don't know
Yeah,
stuff.
I tried to clean a few books and I rubbed off more than I should have on some of them. You're like, oh, it's actually, I don't think it used to be that color anymore. I'm like, oops.
Yeah, you gotta be gentle when you're rubbing off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it slowly.
Nice. Oh no, Adam, what about your favorite book, Adam?
Probably mine is probably my Marvel Preview 95.
Oh, nice.
But just because Zach and I found it raw at a shop, like before all the hype got crazy, and we were able to like get it graded, and it was,
We thought it was gonna get 90.
we thought it might have got 9. It came back at 96, but still, it's kind of
that's
book,
not bad.
and it's
Yeah.
still limited. I think there's like only like 10 or 12 96s on the census or something.
Again.
Yeah.
Hardly get.
Yeah, and Princess. See, my goal is to keep it talking live.
It's
What? Probably your Vampirella. Yeah, she just got that First Prince Vampirella. So that's a pretty.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah,
That's probably my favorite book right now.
nice.
Yeah.
I want it. I could have had one.
Yeah, I think mine's probably got to be. Well, I mean, it's a kind of a big boy book too, but it's like a Star Wars one that's like quadruple signed. I won it from that Spider-Man booth a while back.
Oh wow.
It was like the first movie I ever saw with my dad and stuff too. So like, I love Star Wars. I'm just a big old Star Wars nerd. And
I
like,
love Star Wars. Yeah, I love Star Wars too.
Was
You
it
know,
signed by Stan Lee or was it
Stan
signed-
and Howard Chaykin and Palmer and Roy Thomas. So
Oh,
Oh wow.
Very
Okay.
nice.
yeah. So
Yeah.
not time I need the cast or anything, then that'd be great. But it's already graded, and I wouldn't ever crack it to like.
Not if it's got convincing on it. I wouldn't mess with that.
No, especially because Princess Leia's not around anymore. So
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
very well packed, guys. This is great. I'm gonna dig in myself, and yeah,
Oh,
we'll see what happens. I don't know if there's an order to this. I'm just gonna kind of start. And
I think we just threw it. Each of us picked out some books and.
Nice.
You doing any order?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's one of mine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we each gave you a group.
You know,
So-
Oh well, thanks. That's great,
Yeah.
guys.
first appearance.
Of the Vindicator, who's the first appearance of? I'm not super familiar with this.
Well, yeah. Do you know Rick and Morty at all?
A little bit, yeah. I watched them, and then we were talking about how watching things like I tend to watch things after drinking bourbon, and like Rick and Morty is one of those. And then
So-
my brain just hurts when I watch them.
So it's also signed by I think Jenny Frison.
Oh, nice.
Jen Bartel. Jen Bartel.
Oh, nice. And it's
And,
a Randall City exclusive. That's
yeah.
awesome.
And it's first appearance of Pickle Rick.
Oh, really? Okay. I do know Pickle. I know Pickle Rick. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pickle Rick.
Nice.
How do you like that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Another great title. I don't think there's been a bad run of Daredevil ever. Like,
no.
Like it's one of those few where like I think every writer has had something pretty decent to say, and like it's like baller cover too.
It's just a good character overall, you know.
Yeah,
You got to go through. Just makes sense. You know?
yeah. I think the Marvel characters
Yeah.
are great because of they tend to struggle more. Like when you said when you send your box, you guys or you didn't want a lot of DC. I'm like, I get it because like the DC characters, like oh my dad's dead, but I'm a trillionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know, or I'm an alien, but nothing can hurt me except for red stones or green stones. It's like, okay, like, hell yeah.
There you go.
Bodysuit. I love this. This is a great 80s cover, too.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
I should, maybe I'll cosplay as Dazzler if I go out to see.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I'll wear the jumpsuit.
It's a good character, too.
I believe
Yeah, another good character. Underrated. Like, all these. Like X-Men books were hot for a bit, and then they kind of cooled off. And like some are hot, but I think the current run is not helping matters. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, it's hard to get in. I haven't read anything from the new stuff.
Nice. This is another great book.
There you go. Good job, Zach. You put that in there. Nice.
Jesus.
Again, 6 signed by Stan Lee. So like, spread the love.
Oh man. Well, thank you. This is great. This one's not necessarily key, right? But I know it's a very early like modern X-Men, which
Phoenix and the crossover with Firelord.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
One of the other heralds, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Firelord, and then there's okay. I read those all years and years ago when they were like classic X-Men, but like, I have to reread them at some point. Which, yeah. Oh hell, Jesus, guys, you're going crazy. I mean. Yeah, you still have the half price book sticker on here. I'm not too upset by the value.
Zach never changes his bags when he buys a book. He just keeps them in the same bag. I always change them out to nicer bags. That never changes it.
The book's gonna die in that bag.
No, this is very cool. Hell yeah, guys, this is great. Another underrated run and character, and yeah, I love the Silver and Bronze Age books. Like,
yeah, me too.
Now, okay, that brings up another question. Like, since you guys kind of started really getting back into it right in COVID a couple years ago, has your collecting switched since you first like re-entered it, or is it still kind of the same? Like, are you still, because when I started back up I was like, oh, variant covers and yeah, different covers, different artists. Now I'm like, I kind of want older books. Like
yeah definitely older books have enticed me a lot more. And then Zach kind of taught me to get more into keys and stuff like that, like try to stick to keys. And I've narrowed mine down to like 2 or 3 characters that I really like. And then I try to stick to like, I like the MCU a lot. So it influences what books I like based on how much I like the characters in the MCU. Like everybody else, you know.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, if they don't bring Ghost Rider at some point, they're doing it all wrong. Which
I know. Do you want it to be Nick Cage though?
Yes, clearly. I mean, because he's a subtle actor. He just kind of has that nice even chillness about it.
He should at least cameo.
Maybe. Do you want Johnny Blaze or Ronnie Reyes? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. But hell yeah.
I'm with Johnny Blaze, and then that way they could work into the other one later, you know.
Yeah, I can see it. This is a great cover too.
Yeah. Kind of weird if they skip them.
Yeah. I mean, I know Nova's coming, and I think it'd be weird if they skip Richard Rider too, but you never know with Marvel.
I know, yeah. I mean, they did kind of skip him a little bit.
Yeah, that's the last issue of the run.
They did, but Hank Pym's a weirdly troublesome character in the comics.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, I'm sure you may have beat up the Wasp, but you're still kind of a hero. Like,
It was acceptable back then.
Yeah. All right, now we're getting some weird ass goodness. Hell, I'm sensing a shift.
This is what the princess put in there.
You're trying to tell me something, princess? Thanks.
You read that.
Very cool cover. Everybody go buy princesses t-shirts in many sizes. Oh, nice. I wanted this book, but I missed out on it. So this is great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's
I am not good at like catching up. Like I'm not good at the moderns, like keeping up with shit. Like I read the stuff, but I'm not good at like ordering ahead. You know?
Me neither. You just get whatever's at the LCS.
Do you guys now? Do you all hit the LCS like every week too, or is it?
Yeah. We got a pull list going.
Nice.
Yep.
Like one pull list for the house, or is it 3 different?
Yeah, one pull list for the house. Yeah,
Wow.
for all three of us.
Nice.
It kind of works out. I mean, I'm
How do
I'm
you
the
figure
big
this shit
reader.
out? This is all very complex. It's like
Yeah, it is. It works somehow. It does work. Every once in a while we fight about it, but very very rarely. Yeah.
nice.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Another underrated character that has to come at some point is Silver
Yeah.
Surfer too. Like, and it's a 1 in 50, guys. This is
There you
awesome.
go.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Or the bag's a 1 in 50. Maybe it's been rebagged. I'm not sure.
I think that that's a 1 in 50. Yeah, that's a 1 in 50.
Very cool. Johnny Blaze, yeah. Oh, nice. And this is okay. This is another, I think, a key, but I'm not sure. Is this first Demon Bear or is this
Yeah, first Demon Bear.
nice with Bill Sienkiewicz covers? I love the Bill Sienkiewicz covers. Like,
Yeah.
one of my favorite cover arts of all time. Like, I just love his sort of abstraction, but the fact he can still capture a figure and
Looks
another.
like
If y'all have not read the New Mutants or not like are sleeping on the New Mutants, there's a lot of little keys in there that are great. Like First Legion, First Demon Bear.
I need to read that from start to finish.
It was when it came out, it was really kind of controversial because it wasn't the same as the X-Men. Like it was really teens and teenage problems. But now it's like, okay, that's Strange Academy. Like it's like the first version of Strange Academy.
Yeah, it is almost a copy of that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's from my personal collection, man.
Oh well, thank you. I love this. This is awesome, man. And it's coming in 2 days. So
Yep.
This is all going to spike, guys. So you should. You're too late on your Moon Knight spec. But yeah, not you. Thank you. But I mean the audience. These are great. Thank you, man. I am loving this box so far, guys. This isn't actually this one like just spiked in value like huge too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be that Dr. Harrow, or do you think it's going to be the Sun King?
I think they're combining them into one character.
That could be. That could be
because like Harrow had like one appearance. This is like what his only appearance.
That's what. Yeah, he doesn't
like
anything else.
And it just sort of doesn't make sense for him to be the giant bad guy in the show if that's the case. So I think they're going to do this, but also have him like either serve Ra or become like the Sun King at some point. So
that would make sense. That'd be cool. That makes sense.
But still, very cool book, and hell yeah, man, these are great. And
I think that one's signed too. That one's signed by Chris Warner.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He changed his signature a little bit, so a lot of people don't recognize him now. We've had some comments on eBay from the other ones that we have. Not that specific, but
oh yeah, he's like, I think it must be weird as an artist. Like, well, yeah, if your signature shifts like just naturally throughout time. Like,
yeah, it does. Yeah,
but look at me.
Mine's definitely ineligible at this point, and I used to kind of read it. But like, and last and not least, hell yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the show. I hope it turns out good.
Now, I said this sort of behind the stage. This is not really a battle. I know you all can, but I mean, you won. This is much better than what I gave you. So, so what do you guys
love this stuff?
Do you have any books you're chasing this year or anything, or any keys you're trying to get, or is it just?
We keep talking about that, like trying to put together like a chase list. I don't know. I know Princess knocked a couple books off her list recently, but
what books? Name them specifically with the artist and writer, Princess.
Yeah. I've been kind of going after like some smaller keys lately. Like I just grabbed Ultimate Spider-Man #1, like the regular cover. I've been wanting that for a while before it gets too big. Yeah. I don't know. Zach's always looking for stuff too.
Yeah, all over the place. I could name a list and it'd be pretty long. But so #1 I want to get is X-Men #5 from 1964, I think, or 60.
Yeah.
I got 1 through 4. I need to get my #4 graded, though I think it's only like a 1.5 to 2, probably 1.5.
But that's a big book, regardless of the grade. But yeah, that's. And you have a #1 too.
Yeah, in a 2.0 CBCS. So I got that one out of the way.
Nice.
My 2 and 3 are pretty books.
What's #5? Is that Unis? No.
No, #5 is basically the second piece of the Brotherhood of Mutants.
Yeah, Eunice is a great character.
But
Eunice the Untouchable.
I need to get 5 first unit, and then X-Men meets the Avengers. I need to get that in. I have 1 through 10 finished.
Okay. Wow.
I don't have anything that lofty on my list. I'm always going after like, $40, $50 books, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would love a Werewolf by Night 32, but like it's out of my range for
Yeah.
probably ever at this point.
Yeah. Unless we want to get like a 1.0 or a 2.0.
Even still, that's still not a. It's still. I mean, I could probably do it. I could probably swing it, but it's just like.
I think it's still like 700 for a 1.0. I think something like that, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I figure 6 months after the show comes out, it's gonna drop over.
It's been expensive though for a while.
it'll probably drop, but like they're probably not killing Moon Knight in this show. So, and I'm guessing they're going to set up either Midnight Suns or something at the end of it, or
That would be cool.
or set up some kind of like that's my guess because it's the only it's kind of the first Marvel show that other than like What If, but that doesn't really count. But like it's the first Marvel show really that's not had a movie lead in, so it's like
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I mean, it's its own beast, and it's probably either they're going to put it in the movies or they're going to lead to like some kind of TV team up. Is going to be my guess. It's my guess. Like I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I always have different taste into it. It all varies, but like I would love to get like I think I know you guys don't love the DC, but I think the DC books are undervalued, especially some of the weird ass '60s books. Like I'm trying to get first Animal Man because I think that'd be a cool like TV show.
Cover. I like it.
Yeah. And I would love a first Swamp Thing, but that's another one that's way too pricey, I think.
Yeah.
I actually have a lead on the first appearance of Swamp Thing. I think it's about 2.0 for about $400.
That's not bad. Wow. You got some people with some back alley shady deals going on, huh? Like
Zach still you collect a lot of DC.
Yeah.
Zach does.
I recently got the first appearance of Poison Ivy, so
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He collects everything. Zach's always going after anything that's a key.
I think Poison Ivy is another great one. Any of the Batman villains, like the big villain, I think. And I don't normally love villain spec, but like the Riddler obviously with the movie, and I think Penguin's a great one to get. And then I mean,
you still Rage Penguin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
all right. Everybody, go rob these guys. Don't rob me because
please don't rob me. For me, anyway.
Oh yeah, y'all have. I've seen your dog. It's a vicious attack dog.
So. Coco guards the house.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, okay. What do you now? You got and since the channel content you guys has shifted. Do you have anything new in the pipeline? That I know everybody should go watch this week's thing. Well, I know you've done a couple this week, but the one I loved was you did your own version of like a kind of box battle. And
yeah. It turned out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know we were going to get a bit of a response from everybody, but a lot of people seem to like it. It seemed original by accident, I guess.
It's very cool. I think, and I commented on there, and you're like, "What about this other one?" And the other one, the one I didn't comment on, is probably my favorite. Also, like the one that probably is going to get its ass kicked.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know if like the YouTube crowd that watches at least these videos really knows who the hell ElfQuest is. Sorry to whoever made that box, but yes.
Yep. Well, yeah, the reveal show should be pretty fun too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna reveal who won, right? And then
and then I think Zach's gonna price them out too, because we're not even sure who won price wise. I guess.
Oh, gotcha. So it's gonna be two different like categories, like what's the most valuable, and then what's the
yeah.
And you guys like hunted these all over, right? You went to like stores and nice.
Yeah, it's been like about 3 or 4 months, just looking for stuff. We go to one shop, kind of find stuff. Most of it was kind of kept a secret. So like we didn't even know what the other ones were getting until closer to the day of is when we kind of looked at it. Nobody knew what Princess had until the day of. She kept it a secret the whole time. I had no idea what was going to be in her box.
Well, 62 Lefty Blue says box A will win. So, and then Mill saying C. Come on, somebody's got to throw a B out there. Yeah, I think it's very cool. I think it was an awesome idea, and like it's kind of sort of like this, a little bit different, but like it's just I love the variations on mystery box stuff because like opening strict mystery boxes, like we talked about this a bit. I think you kind of get burned out on it. You got to figure out ways to like keep things exciting, and I think anytime you can like swap things or like do kind of stuff is fantastic. And
you get a lot of people saying like, why you spend the money on mystery boxes? You just buy the books that you want. So it's kind of a little twist on that, kind of be
Yeah,
like, why don't
exactly.
we use the money to buy our own mystery box, and then we're all sharing all the books anyways at the end. So it's kind of, a cool way to look at it.
That's awesome. Now, okay. That does bring up a question. Like, do you all have like your separate collections you own, or is it all one big mess of like jumbled?
No, yeah, we all have our separate collections, but then there is one Comic Games collection. So
Okay.
yeah, we each have our own PC, but there is like most of the time whenever we open a mystery box, unless we say ahead of time it's going to the princess, because she buys a lot on her own as well. It just goes into like a big lump sum for the whole group.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to kind of decide like if I want something from that, then I gotta like either pay out the other two like half the value or
or replace it or something.
Trade. Like we'll get something with like, oh, you like that thing, and I like this, just trade across or something.
That's
a lot
cool.
of that. Yeah.
Nice. So it's like a big orgy of comics, as it were.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which I'm sure the audience thinks you guys are having orgies every night anyway. So
sometimes we've been able to get some big books out. Some books you wouldn't be able to buy, on your own. You don't have to pay half for.
Oh yeah. Well, and if all three you do have different tastes, which is great. So like
that would make it a little bit easier.
Yeah. No, what's the biggest book in that collection, like that you guys have? Do you know? Or
Turtles?
We won that gold turtle from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from that Spider-Man booth. That's probably the
9.9.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, we're not huge turtle fans. I like the turtles, but I'm not trying to get into collecting turtle books. Because it's a road I don't know if I want to go down.
No, it's
Yeah, but it is a rare.
Turtles is one of those things. I just kind of just after my time, and then before my time. It was like I missed that window. Like I watched The Secret of the Ooze with Vanilla Ice, and I'm like, what is going on? And but I think it's probably great, and I respect the art and I love it. But like, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't go down that rabbit hole because like, man, the first one, like the first print is nuts on the first one, and then like there's so many little keys in there, and yeah, it's sort of like Zach. I know that the Zombie Tramp books and the Evil Ernie and like Lady Death, I know they're big books, but like I'm not going down that goddamn rabbit hole. Like there's no way.
Yeah. It's easier if you stick to like a couple things that you like, that way you don't,
Yeah, but that's
it's a
lot less fun. But I mean, sometimes I'm sure you guys all also bought books that like just because the value is good, right? You're like, oh yeah, this is worth getting at this price, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
All right. Who amongst you has made the most ridiculous drunken purchase?
Oh yeah, Zach.
Happened a couple times.
Yeah.
But the rest of you are Puritans and have never done it. You should try it. It's fun.
You do a couple times, wake up the night. I think I bought that Jungle Action book, didn't I?
Yeah.
I woke up next morning and there was like an $80 charge on my card, and I was like, "What?"
Is that from a YouTube auction? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you still watch a lot of the YouTube auctions and stuff? They seems like they've kind of died down. Like,
no, I wish we did. I mean, there's some Princess still watches a lot of them, but we used to kind of do this thing where we'd like all sit together on the couch and watch it on the TV.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like spend your Friday night just watching YouTube auctions and stuff like that. A lot of them were a lot of fun and entertaining, but
yeah.
Now with Whatnot, and then you can only watch Whatnot on the phone, as far as I know. So it's kind of hard.
No, you can do it. You can do it all from a laptop or desktop now too.
Oh, you can. Okay.
And and they've got it sorted where you can actually do win giveaways and do that kind of stuff from the desktop too. So you don't have to do it on a laptop.
Okay. So that was kind of the thing we did it as like a group. So now it's Whatnot.
Yeah. But now I just sort of assumed after a couple of years of creating content, y'all just secretly hated each other, and you're like, "Fuck no, Friday." Plus, I follow all, like, as far as I know, I follow you guys all on Instagram. I don't know. Do you guys? Zach and Adam, do you have your own separate ones?
Nope, I don't.
Okay,
no.
So then I do follow y'all, and like I see Nightlife on one of the accounts I follow, and it's not the one that's just called Comic Games. So like it's like getting like Prince is always out partying and birthdays and there's some kind of like smoking martini in a hand or something, really, yeah. Either that or watching the Seahawks for some god awful reason. No.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think talking more sports smack is a time-honored tradition, though, and I think it
It is, yeah. It
should be
is, yeah.
great. So,
Well, you got Aaron Rodgers back, so
well,
congratulations.
I kind of was hoping he would go to you guys, honestly. Like, what, he could be number 12, and number 12, he could deal with his weird COVID toe, and I'm kind of sick of him. So
Yeah.
But yeah, who do you have? Do you have a quarterback now? No, not really.
We got Drew Lock
Okay, so
for now. Yeah.
good luck.
I know,
I will say partying. I've never been to the Seahawks stadium, but I partied outside there. It's a lot of fun. Like,
yeah, it's a really nice stadium, nice area too. How they threw all the stadiums kind of in that one little area.
yeah, like, sort of Pioneer Square.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you got Elysium Brewing right kind of close to there.
Right across the street.
So good.
Get a nice beer.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
But you're how far? Okay, this is my ignorance of the Washington State. You guys are at Everett, right? That's a little ways away from.
Yeah, about half an hour.
That's not bad.
Yeah, from
Like
Seattle.
without traffic, right? Because traffic out there is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, because it's all north south, right? Or you gotta like take ferries someone in both.
Yeah, north south or ferries, pretty much. Yeah, because everything's kind of pushed together in the little corridor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they knock down things like the viaduct and what So yeah.
You know a lot about Seattle. There you go.
Well, I lived out there from like 2012. When the fuck was it? 2012 to 2014. I was out there. I lived out there. So
Okay.
it's been a little while, and like everything is still like right before Amazon got stupid crazy.
Yeah.
And like the prices went insane.
It looks a lot better in 2012 than it does now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then I also for a while I worked for a company called Redfin, which is based out of Seattle, the
Okay.
real
Yeah.
estate company. So like I flew out there for training, and I had to go out there for corporate events, and they had their retreats and stuff there at the event center downtown. So
Oh, right on.
yeah, I do miss it. Not your winters. Like we were talking, like I can't handle it. I just like I need sun. I can do cold. I just can't do the gray, oppressive like darkness. But,
You gotta drink a lot of milk when you're out here to keep up the vitamin D.
yeah, I needed like a sun lamp and like or something. But I do miss things like 10 a.m. pho. Like like not that I've ever been hungover ever. But I do think that pho might be the best hangover food of all time. Like it's kind of you get the spicy, warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pho's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how did you? This is just we can wrap this up kind of soon. I know it's getting kind of late, but like, how did you guys all meet? Like, and that's the other question. I know you maybe said this in your channel, but I've watched every video and I don't see it. I don't.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that much, but I was friends with Zach's older brother for a really long time, like all the way back in high school. So Zach's a lot younger than us, like 6 years younger. He's 6 years younger. And then we kind of
baby face
made a connection over the years and become like really good friends. And then Princess and I worked together. We've been managers at the same place for years.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And you still work together too?
Yeah, yep.
Nice. Wow, and you don't get sick of each other, huh?
No.
I don't think I like people enough to have that kind of arrangement. Like,
yeah,
I'm a cranky old man. Like, I like to walk around without pants and like just kind of but that's nice. And then you guys are how long have y'all lived together then?
Almost 5 years, right?
Nice.
2018, so almost 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
And what's the biggest fight you've ever had? No.
Well, I drank his alcohol a couple times.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I know. I got drunk and I still want to continue on. And
yeah, and that seems fair. I mean, if there's alcohol there, you can always replace it the next day and be fine.
That is true.
It sounded good at the time.
Yeah.
You know, in the current situation.
I probably would have done the same thing, Zach. So nice. Well, okay. What do you guys have coming up on your channel? Like, I mean, I know you have the big reveal of who's going to win the box, but what else do you guys got coming up?
Well, we're going to do the week by week comic drop.
Yeah. We're going to continue out the comic drop on Wednesday, and then stick with Mondays will be mystery box, and then Saturday's kind of like winging it, see how it goes. You know, coming up with different topics. we're hoping we have a ton of books out to CGC and CBCS, so we're
So
hoping
in
we're
like
gonna
2024, you'll be able to like.
yeah. who knows?
I check it once a week, and it
Yeah.
drives me insane.
He's always checking that. So hopefully when we get those, then we can start doing some slab reveals and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but like
I can empathize. I never had my own account, and I only sent books out once, and I sent them out through a presser, and so I could never really check the status. And like when I sent them in, I believed the times. I'm like, oh, it's 13 weeks. I can deal with that. Turns out that means fucking nothing.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
And it's weird now with that new facility, we had books that we sent out 2 or 3 months earlier. And 2 or 3 months, and then we sent out another batch. We ended up getting the one we sent out more recently a lot quicker because they sent it to that new California one or whatever that other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the other books we still haven't gotten back, and we got this one. So I don't know. Everything's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think they have like different graders for different tiers and different
Yeah.
eras and stuff. So like it's probably like whoever, like I'm guessing modern is slammed by all the variants still from last year or whatever and stuff too.
Yeah,
And then
it's hard to
maybe,
think which ones modern or Silver Age, which ones take longer. I don't
yeah, I
know.
get it's yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's all baffling and frustrating. But yeah, hopefully you guys get the books back, and hopefully they're fantastic grades.
Well, we'll show them all. We'll reveal them all with you.
Magazines are the worst.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like a year. It's a year, regardless.
It's a year. It's a year no matter what. And then it's much more if you and probably add another like 3 months for like signature verification and stuff. And like
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm. We're learning that.
Yeah. I mean, it's all a learning process for me too. Like I didn't know it. Like you just fake it at first. You're like, oh, it'll be fine, and I know what I'm doing. No damn clue. Nice. And okay, so Princess is going to start selling on Whatnot, so everybody go follow her. We'll follow her on Instagram, which you guys are all doing already, I'm sure. So and follow the Gainers on YouTube and on Insta, and like keep an eye out for all the content. And why don't you guys just do a quick run through, and I'll start. I'll go in reverse order of the books for everyone. Quick recap, and then we can get I'm going backwards, people. So we got the Fist of Khonshu Run.
Mine now.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah! Sorry, I had a glare there. Yeah,
You're good.
I still love this cover.
I know the new costume.
Yeah, the Bill Sienkiewicz Demon Bear, the one in Fitty. Hell yeah! The Miles. I could never. I mean, I'm just not. It's like a selfie. This one, that Princess, I think is subliminally trying to tell me something, which I'm a little scared of. But that's okay. I'll live with it. You got the sad end of the series, I think, which I love it. I love the mopey ending to all the Marvel stuff. The Johnny Blaze. I don't know if this one's a key or not, but it's just a cool cover.
Hey, I don't know. Yeah, it's a cool book though.
Very cool early X-Men 105, which I do not have, and I need to go down the X-Men rabbit hole. Thanks. I was gonna avoid it.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to stay away from that one.
Which is basically that's just me. I definitely dazzle. You guys just don't know it. I mean, I'm like a hybrid Dazzler and Jubilee. I love this damn cover.
Yeah, it is a guy.
And then finally, the first Pickle Rick. Hell yeah, fine.
Rick, rub-a-dub-a-dub-dub.
Nice. And then
All right. Prince is gonna run it down.
That was the first one. Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, we're just doing these for the late folks. Fuck everybody.
We got Spider Woman. Nice
Yeah.
cover.
It's kind of
We got the first Skin.
Yeah.
X-Men. Michael Turner.
like
Was that limited to 3,000?
5,000.
5,000. Limited to 5,000. Once and Future, right? Remember that?
Yeah, for once if you
I'm gonna read that for sure.
it's a very cool read. And then the variants for the
We got We Live, the C2E2 exclusive covers. Is that like the masks the characters wear?
they're all the character mask sets and stuff.
Okay.
So.
That's cool.
See, Cole agrees. We actually agree on a comic for once. Actually, Cole and I agree on a lot of comics. Go sub up, Cole. Go sub up. Everybody in the chat, sub each other up. Like seriously.
And then, last but not least, a nice Vampirella signed Derek Chew.
Because there's no nipples.
That is a cool though. It's got a good signature too. Cool.
Yeah, Derek Chew. I love the Derek Chew art. He's underrated, I think, as a cover artist. Well, thank you so much for being on here, guys. I really do appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure hanging out with you. Like I feel like I was but graciously lucky to know you guys through your journey and watch your growth, and it's pretty fantastic. And like you're getting close to 3K, or have you already hit it now?
No, man, I didn't know. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Not after this.
Yeah.
All 20 of my viewers will go sub you. Actually, I'm pretty damn sure these are all your viewers in the chat. And like, but yeah, thank you so much for being a part of this, and I hope you enjoy the box. And yeah,
Thank you, Taylor. Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure.
and everybody, have a good night, and don't be dicks.
All right, everybody, take care.
Yeah,
Stay safe.
Basic track.
Get those gains.
Hey.
Get the gains. Yes, that too.
Yeah.